Sometimes life feels like you're cleaning the same room over and over, but it never truly stays tidy. No matter how much effort you put in, the mess keeps coming back. Does that sound familiar? Maybe it's not just about the room. Maybe it's life. It's easy to feel like you're putting in the work, doing everything right, yet nothing seems to change. But here's the thing, the breakthrough always comes after the struggle. We've all been there. That moment where you're pushing yourself, pouring your heart into something, whether it's your job, school, relationships, or even YouTube, and it feels like the results just aren't showing up. You look around and think, what's the point? Why bother if nothing's changing? But that's where the story begins, because in these moments, true resilience is born. One of my favorite quotes comes from Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb. When asked how it felt to fail 1,000 times before finding success, he said, I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. Imagine if he had given up at step 500 or even step 999. We wouldn't have the light bulb today. The process was messy, the results were not immediate, but each failure was a necessary step to that success. Colonel Harlan Sanders, the man behind KFC, he was rejected 1,009 times before someone finally said yes to his fried chicken recipe. He started KFC at the age of 65. Yes, 65. Most people at that age are thinking about retirement. But Sanders, he was chasing a dream. And because he didn't give up after the first rejection, or even the 1,000th, we now have one of the most successful food chains in the world. Your breakthrough is just around the corner. Remember, persistence beats resistance every single time. You might ask, well, how does this relate to me? Maybe for you, it's not fried chicken, it's not the light bulb, but maybe it's your YouTube channel. And we all small YouTubers can definitely relate to this. Maybe that's what we're struggling to grow despite all our effort. We are being consistent with uploading our videos. We are always doing research, looking at other YouTube videos, trying to figure out how can we improve on our content. We are creating better thumbnails. We are putting in all the work. Maybe it's a project at work that's not getting the recognition it deserves. Or maybe you're just trying to clean up the chaos of everyday life, and it feels like you're stuck in a cycle, a never-ending cycle. Keep in mind, those moments of frustration where nothing seems to change, that's exactly where growth happens. You're building strength, resilience, and patience. You've already survived 100% of your worst days. One of my personal favorite quotes comes from Winston Churchill, which says, "Success is not final. Failure is fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts." That's what life is. Continuing to move forward, no matter how many times you fall. So, when you're feeling like you've tried everything, whether it's growing your YouTube channel, reaching your personal goals, or just getting through life's daily grind. Remember, you might just be one failure away from your own light bulb moment. Don't quit now. When you're feeling like the world is saying no to you, remember, every no brings you closer to a yes. Keep showing up, keep believing, and don't let setbacks define your story. Sometimes, all we need is a mental reset. Clean your space, clear your mind. A simple act like tidying up your surroundings can be symbolic. It can feel like you're regaining control, even if it's just for a moment. Take a deep breath, remind yourself of why you started, and reset. Guys, it is not about perfection. It's about progress. So if you're putting in the work, but you're not seeing the results, keep this in mind. You are in the middle of your story, not at the end. Keep showing up. Keep putting in the effort. Because guess what? The world needs what you have to offer. And hey, if no one's told you this today, you're doing amazing. Keep going. Nelson Mandela once said, "A winner is a dreamer who never gives up." In the words of Margaret Thatcher, you may have to fight a battle more than once to win it. Another famous quote by Thomas Edison is, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always try just one more time." Success is not measured by how far you've come, but by how far you're willing to go. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who might need a little encouragement. Let's keep going together.